Hello and welcome to Miller Realty Group's Talk of the Town Carolinas. I'm your host, Patty Mercer. When it comes to safety, the fire chief is a really good person to know. We're going to learn about Fire Station 2 right in Fort Mill on today's edition of Talk of the Town Carolinas. If you're thinking of buying or selling your home, simply call Carmen or visit CarolinaHomeSearch.com. While you're there, you can see past episodes of Talk of the Town Carolinas. So we're going to find out right now what you need to do in terms of fire and safety. Come on, let's check it out. Chipper Wilkerson, you are the Fort Mill Fire Chief. Congratulations. That's a big job,
Yes,
big responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
It doubled because now there's Fire Station number 2.
Yes, ma'am. It absolutely did. We did have the staffing, but we needed a place to put them that was a little more amenable to our response patterns for the town.
First of all, it's beautiful. I understand that from the beginning it has been kind of like your baby. So tell me a little bit about the stages of making this happen.
Well, just like with any project, where's the vision? Council has that vision. Public safety is that vision, and making sure that the town is protected. One way is getting our response crews closer to the citizen rather than coming from downtown. Now we're in this Doby's Bridge, Fort Mill Parkway corridor. Puts us a little closer to a bigger part of the population.
How did you decide on the architecture?
It was done by ADW architects with a little input of what does the town look like? What do other buildings look like? And then they provide a concept and we went from there. And the concept was good from the beginning. It was really spot on for what Fort Mill looks like.
And how many firefighters do you have in Fire Station 2?
Well, COVID initially changed a lot of things for us. Originally it was going to be 4 personnel and their main primary apparatus here. But due to issues with people not being able to distance enough at our main station and sleeping quarters, we have 2 crews out here right now until COVID subsides and we can get back to a more normal pre-COVID state.
Wow, so you have the capacity to sleep how many firefighters?
8. And
equipment, I mean, we're standing in front of a big truck. I see another big truck over there. What are the specifics in terms of the equipment you have here?
Once COVID has subsided, we'll have 2 engines and a water tanker tender. So a primary engine that they respond on, and then their reserve engine, if something happens, it doesn't, it breaks down or is out for maintenance or anything like that. And then the water tanker for our area that is non-hydranted down Doby's Bridge.
What about the cost? We know about impact fees. We also know about developers want to be in Fort Mill. How did those 2 things, how did they help this process along?
Pace Development, they were very gracious to donate the land that this station sits on as part of their development. As far as cost of the building, the contract was 3.2 and some change. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head right now, but it was, and it came in with under budget as well at the end.
And then from the beginning to the end, what was the time frame?
We were 1 year and 3 months. COVID put us a few months from behind from our initial 1-year timeline.
And right now you're fully operational?
Yes, ma'am, we are fully operational.
Wow, that is so great. And then impact fees. Were they also part of the financial equation to help offset the cost for taxpayers and citizens in Fort Mill?
Yes, ma'am. The impact fees, and they will continue to pay for this facility. As impact fees come in, they will continue to repay for the purchase of this facility.
So growth paying for growth.
Growth paying for growth. And if we get to do another station in the future, it will continue down that same line.
Because of COVID-19, the ribbon cutting ceremony was somewhat different. Tell me about that.
It was different. I was glad we were able to do it. It was a little delayed, as with everything else. But at least we found a way and have a way with the great town staff that we have to put together a fantastic production to at least let the citizens see what they have here and what's been paid for with their tax dollars.
So citizens can actually take somewhat of a virtual tour of Fire Station 2?
Yes, ma'am. They can go on to the town's website, social media accounts, and that has all been published out there along with the ceremony. and it'll give them a little picture of what it's like here.
Well, that's it for this edition of Miller Realty Group's Talk of the Town, Carolinas. Hey, if you're thinking of buying or selling your home, just call Carmen, or you can visit CarolinaHomesearch.com while you're there. See a lot of beautiful properties in the Carolinas, and also check out past episodes of Talk of the Town, Carolinas. Until next time, I'm Patty Mercer. Bye-bye.